Health Organization says that some obsessive video gamers may really have an addiction. The agency says compulsively playing video games now qualifies as a mental health condition. A 7-year study reveals that some gamers get the same brain stimulation or the high as those addicted to drugs and alcohol. Red flags are when a gamer starts ignoring responsibilities. Now, this teen made headlines earlier this year when he continued to play Fortnite as a tornado approached his house.
And I was playing Fortnite, and all of a sudden I just hear a bunch of noise, and I look out the window, and I start seeing the roof come off the houses in front of me. But then I sit back down because I only got like a couple people left in my game. I was gonna try to finish the game, but then it just started getting worse.
And what's going through your mind as you said you're in the bathroom with your sister and nephew?
I'm like, honestly, I was just thinking about the game.
Oh, okay. Well, the agency says that classifying gaming disorder as a condition will help healthcare workers be more vigilant about identifying the risks.
Hey folks, Adam here. So there was a news story on before I was leaving work about video game, a study that had been done about how gamers might actually have an addiction to gaming. And I'm like, well, no shit. I mean, you can get addicted to anything, you know. I mean, anything. They call it different things, you know. If you're addicted to cleanliness or brushing your teeth or whatever, then you're like have OCDs. And if you're a addict, then you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, you know. You have caffeine addiction, nicotine addiction, food addiction, everything, you know. And it's just like, in my opinion, gamers that are young, that are addicts, quote unquote, that's on the parents for not regulating how much time their kid's spending on the machine. They're using it as a babysitter and as, you know, other things, as opposed to a fun entertainment and maybe a reward type of thing. You know, you're using it more as a pacifier or a babysitter, you know. And then and when they're in their teens and stuff, you just gotta have, you know, more of a firm hand, you know. I mean, and here I am, a guy that doesn't even have kids, so, well, who am I to say, because you don't even have a kid, you know. Well, if my kid was fucking not going to go in the basement during a tornado warning, sirens going off, because he wants to play a video game, I would unplug the damn game from the wall and then grab him by the shoulder and head him to the basement, you know. Fuck that. Fuck going just a minute. I would literally grab the cords of whatever system it was and rip them out of the sockets, you know. So the fact that he was allowed to even do this type of shit is just dumb, you know. And that's on the parents. So if you're younger and you're addicted, part of that is on the parental figure, you know. You got to regulate that shit and allow, you know, a reasonable break from it, you know, to where they're not like, oh, I got to get home and play that game. And I've been there. I've been addicted to games. Shining Force, I could not go to college. I skipped a full week of classes because I would wake up and just be like, I got to get back in my game, you know? And it's like, so I understand, but there reaches a point where self-preservation has to take over. And, you know, long story short, you know, you can be addicted to anything and just regulate your intake and you'll be all right. Everything in moderation. And that is true. No matter what it is, everything in moderation. You know, and nothing will overwhelm you. So, anyway, thanks for coming by, folks. And what do you think about that little blurb, you know? When people get addicted to things, or is it an addiction, or just do we have to find labels for everything nowadays? So, anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for coming by, and we'll talk to you next video. Bye.